Boom. Now we're live.
Boom.
Recording.
It's so good to see you, bro.
Likewise, my man.
Thank you so much for taking the time, man.
Thank you. I've seen your projects, I think, over the years, bits and pieces, but then when Tim brought it to me, my manager, I was like, and they showed me the thing, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. But for me, first of all, we're at my current crib, and you're just up the road,
Yeah.
but you've got like a plethora of names from across the world. Can I ask, when did you start this? And how did you, oh, by the way, Chance,
Yo,
this is
what's
Fraser.
up, man?
This is my boy.
Good to meet you, Chance.
So how did you start into interviewing like all these big names and people from all over the world?
Yeah, bro. Well, dude, this project started as a bet with a mate that I would literally...
That's the best.
In Titirangi at a cafe,
Oh,
it
true.
was a bet I'd film one dream every day for a year. And
One
then
dream, as in someone's dream.
someone's dream every day for 1 year.
Okay.
And that kind of escalated into
From
like...
what year was this?
2016, bro.
And you did it?
Yeah, I did it for 5 years every day.
Fuck off.
I did 1,819 dreams in a row, and then I burnt out like crazy.
Oh yeah, of course.
It took over my life, man.
I have to. Like planning, scheduling.
Dude, it was every day. It was Christmas, it was New Year's, it was the day my nana died, it was the day my marriage ended.
Oh no, oh wait, how old are you?
Just turned 30.
Oh nice. Oh, you're young. True, damn.
I'm remarried now, bro, so I'm...
Fucking, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm like, the day your marriage ended, that's like, oh, I can imagine you just like, okay, gotta...
Literally, man, just went...
Discipline, gotta get it done.
Yeah, bro,
Shit.
it took over my life, man. It was negative.
Yeah.
Then it got to the point where I was full of anxiety. And like filming someone's dream just brought so much anxiety.
Yeah.
And then I killed it for a year, and I was
Good.
done, man. I was like, I'm out, I'm moving on. And then I just had that voice. Woke up one morning, April last year, and I was just like, I have to do this again.
Nice.
And it's not every day now. It's
On your own terms.
on my own terms.
Good. That's
it's
the best way
life
to-
mission now.
But even like, you still exceeded what you planned to do. You said for a year, and you did it for 5 years straight. That's still above and beyond of what you needed to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I commend you for that.
Thank you, brother.
I know what, trust me, some days I'm just like, fuck this.
Oh,
I'm staying in bed. I'm not fucking doing this today. So one of those days I'm like, fuck today. What's that Lil Wayne song? Fuck everything will be alright. Fuck okay. Yeah, some days. But for you to do that, I respect that.
Bro,
That's
thank
discipline
you.
and perseverance.
thank you so much. Well, bro, and also it's finding something you're passionate about. This is what I was born to do, bro.
Yeah.
I want to, like, my dream, literally, and it's my wallpaper on my phone.
Yeah.
I created a fake Time magazine cover that says,
Oh,
what's your dream?
yo.
I want What's Your Dream to be on
That's
the cover
gonna
of Time.
happen.
It is going to happen,
It's
bro.
gonna happen.
I believe it.
Bro,
I
you're
believe-
literally bumping me up right now, I swear. Nah, because for me, it's passion. When I get passion, people who speak with passion, I can resonate because I'm a passionate person as well. When
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel that and I say something with conviction, I'm like, oh shit, this guy's, he's got something to do. He's on a mission. I love that. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
show
you.
me after we stop recording
I
this. I want
will,
to see
man.
I want to see the background.
Thank you. And like,
Yeah.
in terms of the people I've got to meet, literally, bro, I've sent 35,000 cold emails since I started. Like, I guessed Ashton Kutcher's email. I
Yeah.
guessed Mila Kunis's email. Like, literally guessed
You
their
guessed
email. Guessed Mark Cuban's email. Like, straight guess, and have gotten into rooms. It's crazy what can happen when you shoot your shot
Oh,
and
fuck.
you ask, man, and you just,
Yeah,
it's been unreal, man. Like,
it comes through.
dude, like I was in Vegas 2 months ago in T-Pain's hotel room.
Oh, nice.
I'm just like, how the hell?
Yeah. Sometimes you do a check-in like,
What?
what am I doing?
What was your last chicken?
Oh, okay. Let me see. One that comes to mind was, funny enough, the boxing fights in Saudi Arabia. Turkey flew us over there, and we met just some legendary names in boxing, in MMA, and then we had this gala dinner where we met all these people from all walks of life. Eminem was there. I met him briefly because everyone wanted to meet M. Ronaldo, same thing, and then we had a little Cordero for a little bit. Who else? Just plethora of names and people. I'm just like,
What
the fuck? Yeah, and
Yeah, bro.
yeah, whole shit was insane. That was one of my last check-in moments where I had to like, afterwards I go back to my hotel room and I just sit there and I just breathe. And off my phone, nothing, but I'll breathe and I just talk to myself almost like, what the fuck? And if maybe one of my friends or managers or even he's around, David, then he like just, I guess, hold space and I could just verbally vomit just the stream of consciousness that I'm going through because I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, how am I ending up here? I don't even know I'm 34, almost 35 now. I've got all these things going, fucking properties and whatnot. Sometimes I feel like, not imposter syndrome, I tend to know when that rises and I crush that, but like,
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, bro. I still like at Christmas. I'm like, that's the adult table.
Yeah.
With the kids. I don't feel like an adult.
Yeah.
I'm married. Like,
Yeah.
I must be an adult.
I guess so. We have
when does that
property. Okay, yep. I'm adulting well.
Yeah.
Bank accounts, stonks. Yeah. So sometimes I feel like that as well. But yeah, it's the life though. I mean, you know, when I was 12, 13, I look at people my age. Oh, he's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Now we're here at 34, 35. Like, what the
Still not.
fuck am I doing? Like, how am I doing this?
Yeah.
Even you know, fucking no Luxon stays down there.
Oh wait, is that his? What
That's
one?
his house, the one with the archway.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so even I see some shit happen on this street, especially right now because they're trying to get the visas for their family from Palestine here. And I finally understood, like, oh, they just give them the visas like you did with the Ukrainians and the Russians. But yeah, I see some shit happen on this street, and I like to peek, just peek around, neighborhood watch.
You can go full Disturbia. Like
Yeah, bro, I got the
You got
fucking,
binoculars?
Yeah, that was what's his name? Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, bro.
That was a crazy
You want to catch a
movie.
murderer? Isn't that like the
Yeah.
dream of everyone? Like, he's
Up here, nah, just watching. I catch some things, catch some views. No murders yet, though. No murders yet. But yeah.
dude. How
Yeah.
do you crush imposter syndrome? Because like, oh,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. You feel it as well sometimes?
I produced a documentary on the Wiggles that came out
Oh, no
on
way.
Amazon last year, and bro, for
Oh,
like
nice.
2 years straight, just riddled with imposter syndrome.
You're like, I shouldn't be doing this.
I'm gonna
not
get
a pro-
fired every day. They're
Yeah.
gonna find out and fire me. How
They're
did
gonna
you
find
crush-
out.
How did you crush it?
Imposter syndrome. Times I'd feel. Last time I felt imposter syndrome. I'm trying to think of a feeling. Hold up. I'm not rushing. Give me a second. Time that I felt imposter syndrome. Well, okay, briefly. I'm doing this thing for this Flow Bank Championship. So I went to Switzerland, excuse me, earlier this year to meet with the team and also meet all these other athletes they invited, right? And I'm there and I'm amongst all these great names in sport, and I feel, and all these other, I guess, big money dudes or big tech dudes, and I'm meant to take part in this Flow Bank Championship for trading and whatnot, and at the end of the month, they decide a winner. And yeah, I kind of felt like, I don't know shit about stocks. I don't know shit. I know a little bit. I seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, but I was gonna say. So all of
Yeah.
us. No.
So I was like, oh, okay. And then, yeah, but for me, I already done the work on how to crush it by then. So when I can feel it rising up like anything, like any emotion, even if it's, I don't like, envy. If I feel or another one of those ones, like now I'm able to just, fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I don't let it go to a point where it becomes like too consuming. So imposter syndrome, same thing. How do I crush it? Knowing who I am, being steadfast in my faith of myself, and knowing I belong where I'm like exactly where I am is where I'm meant to be. So when I was there, it didn't even, because it's like something that it can grow pretty fast, like any emotion. But I recognize it when it just peaks, and I'm like, there it is, and I'm able to just top down, talk myself off it. Like, it's not even English, just the emotion of just standing like 10 toes in myself. I just know, fuck off, I'm meant to be here.
Yeah.
All these people, they know who I am, they like what I do, and if they don't, I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Israel. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, what do you do? So yeah, I just knowing who I am, standing 10 toes in myself, in my spirit, in my essence. And yeah, I guess that's one of the tools that's helped me so far. Crush it. Yeah.
That's so good, man.
I need it. But yeah, I'm sure you have your own techniques as well on how to like squash it. And it'll pop up again for me even at another level. It'll be another thing I have to do. Who knows? When I have my first kid,
Yeah.
I might feel like, what the fuck is this? Do a fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah, bro.
Hey guys, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Nah, but yeah, when I have my first kid, I feel like I'll be a great dad. I will be a great dad, but I feel like I'll probably be out of my depth a little bit with what to do. And when I get to that
Hell
point,
yeah.
I'll deal with it as it comes. Yeah, rather than trying to plan, and because whenever I plan for shit, life throws its variables. So I've learned how to just peek at the future, but deal with right now, the moment. So as it comes, I deal with things. Yeah.
That's so good, man. Do you think, like, because I'm 30, you're 34, do you think you'd be a dad by now?
Bro, I thought, I had the idea
You
when
had
I was
the whole-
18. I was like, man, when I'm 23, I'm gonna have my first kid, or 22.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my first kid. I'm gonna be a cool young dad, this and that. And now that I'm here, I'm like, fuck. Like, the fuck was I thinking,
really,
man?
I'm not,
I
yeah.
don't mind, don't get me wrong, it'll happen when it happens, but I don't mind waiting. Like, even shout out to my boy Kelly Slater. I was with him, 2 months ago, and we were talking. He's about to have his second child at 52. Yeah, so,
That's so
like,
rad.
for me, I think even the first person that kind of took the pressure off me was Bill Burr. He said on a podcast one time, talking about he's happy to have his first child at 40, and it just felt like he's dealt with his own, I guess, issues or demons by that time. A lot of the cobwebs, because you know, a lot of people are just kids raising kids. So now that I'm here, I've definitely dealt with a lot of stuff that 20s Izzy had to deal with,
Yeah.
and I'm glad I didn't have a kid that I could maybe pass that on to, you know, certain traits or issues that I was dealing with, because yeah, we're all still learning, and I'm sure they'll inherit something else from me, but it wouldn't be as devastating or as bad as what it could have been if I had a kid at 29 or 25 or whatever, or 23 as I thought I would, because I was just a kid as well. I still feel like a kid, but I'm an adult now. I have money, businesses, yeah. So yeah, I think now when I have a kid, I'll be better equipped to learn how to deal with the variables and the unknown unknowns, because there's the stuff that I know I don't know, but then there's the unknown unknowns, you know?
Yeah, bro. God, so true, man.
Yeah, you don't have a kid yet, do you?
Not yet, man. My
Yeah.
wife is ready.
She's ready.
to go,
Yeah.
and I've still, I don't know if you have it where you kind of go, but I've got all the stuff I want to achieve first before I become a dad.
Yeah, it's there, even with fighting. Fuck. Hold up. Even with fighting, early on in my career, let me get pause. How am I going to voice this?
Take your time, man.
Early on in my career, there was a point where I thought I was going to be a dad. And then I used that as motivation. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. But I use it as a motivation, as like, well, I've got 9 months to make this fucking dream happen, to become a fucking UFC fighter. Because I was already fighting by then. Where was I in the world at the time? I can't even remember. Was I in China? Was I in Australia, NZ? I can't remember. But I remember, like, yo, okay, you have to make this happen. Like, I use that as motivation, but then again, it wasn't meant to happen, so it didn't happen. And yeah, fuck, it just took me back. I haven't thought about that in ages.
How old are you?
I was 20, early 20s. It was early 20s.
Oh, so it was well before
Yeah,
anything
so
really.
exactly popped off. So yeah.
Yeah,
So again, I'm
dude.
glad things happen the way they're supposed to happen. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. What was the question again?
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, it just didn't
I
happen.
don't
It
even know
didn't
what
happen the way it was supposed to happen. So I'm like, I'm grateful for that. But again, now everything's happened the way it has happened, and I look forward to the next few chapters, the next few years, and the part that I do become a dad, because that'll be my legacy, my real legacy to this world. Like, all this shit is nice, all the accolades is nice. But I really feel like the real title on earth is dad, father. That's the real title that you should be proud of, and you should hold close to your heart and really invest in. So yeah, I'm ready, but life will let me know when it's
I
time.
feel no. Yeah, bro. Dude, I'm so curious to know about 18, 19, 20-year-old Izzy.
Oh yeah, let's
and
go.
you've got this big dream.
Uh-huh.
Like, what were you feeling, man? What were you, like, were you just, obviously you believed in yourself. But like, what was that journey like, man, of like, you know, when you're at that point, and like, I've been there too, anyone that's chased a dream where you're like,
Yeah.
how the hell is this gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, man.
First off, just your mic. I think it's I'll help you. No, it's still there. But let me just help you just in case. So, what was it like 18, 19 years old? So I started training Muay Thai because I watched the movie Tony Ong Bak.
Oh, what's that one? I haven't seen
It's
it.
Ong Bak. It's a movie that kind of made Muay Thai mainstream to the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it an anime or a live action?
Real live action movie.
Oh.
But this guy Tony Jaa, great actor, great stuntman. He does all his own stunts, all that. Muay Thai artist, and he just showed out in that. Made me feel like, yo, I could really do this Muay Thai shit. I could really be the best in the world at this. And then 2 seconds, because I realized my lips are getting dry. 2 seconds.
Do it, man.
Ong Bak. So yeah, I watched Ong Bak, and I was living in Wanganui at the time. And I thought, yo, I wanna take up this Muay Thai thing, because I did Taekwondo as a kid. Taekwondo in Nigeria, and I like kicking. Jackie Chan was my guy.
Yeah.
You know, I love his movies. And then I found a gym through my teammate, or my friend, Carl Gallagher, became his teammate. Started training for about 6 weeks, and I had my first fight. And in that first fight, I fought this guy who was definitely on the weight class. He was over 10 kilos heavier than me. And in the first 10 seconds, I dropped him with a push kick. And I was shitting myself in the ring before I fought. And from that push kick, my confidence just grew. And after that fight, I don't remember what happened in that fight, because it was all a blur. Everything was a blur. And people were just telling me, yo, fuck, you were amazing. You were this, you were that. And I'm like, really? Okay, sure. And then, yeah, I just found myself chasing that feeling, that dragon. I got that from dancing a little bit, from battling, because you make the crowd react to what you do. When I do a cool stunt or cool move or something, or kill off, the whole crowd erupts. So in fighting, I made that happen a little bit, but it was more that element of danger. I didn't have that feeling with dancing, the element of danger. So yeah, it got to a crossroads in my life where I knew what I wanted to do in life. After a few fights, I was like, okay, do you want to be, I think after 2 fights, I was like, okay, I really want to do this. But also I wanted to be a dancer. Like, you know, New Zealand has a lot of great dancers as well, worldwide culture. And I could pursue that. But then I thought to myself, you can always dance, but you can't go around just fighting people, because it'll end badly. And I think that was like the catalyst to making me choose fighting as a career path. And then I moved to Auckland in 2010, I think. January or February 2010. I already came and fought in 2009 in November or October at ICNZ, a grassroots show. Fucking a week of jiu-jitsu and judo on YouTube, and like, oh, I got this shit, easy. Got my ass whooped. Amateur show, amateur fight, got my ass whooped. Shot Neroni Mac. Taught me a good lesson about, oh, you can't, because you couldn't punch on the face on the ground, but he just took me down at will. I'd strike him, beat him up on the feet a little bit, he'd just take me down and just beat up my body, try to go for submissions, but at least I knew how to block some of those or whatever. But yeah, and from there I just realized, I think actually before that, I think it was fight number 4. Fight number 4. Or maybe it was after, I can't remember, it was in Auckland? No, it was from Auckland, fight number 4. I realized I could be the best in the world. I had no concrete anything to prove it. I wasn't a young Taekwondo amateur champion or whatever, or this or that, nothing like that. There was no concrete anything, but this quote that Muhammad Ali says, I'm the greatest. I said that before I knew I was. Always resonates with me, because it was just something deep inside me that I just knew. I'm great at this. I could be the greatest at this. And again, I had nothing to back it, but my belief in myself and faith I had in myself. So yeah, early days though, 2010, yeah, it was rough. Rough in the sense that, you know, it wasn't rough like, you know, I was sleeping on the streets or anything crazy. No, my parents, shout out to my parents, they would always make sure I was looked after. I had a nice little room at one of my uncle's house, just no fucking insulation in the cement or brick walls, mattress on the ground, fucking barely as thick as this, like one of these ones. But yeah, and then finally moved to the city off Simon Street it was the two fucking towers, student accommodation. It was a fucking apartment that was probably, it was 2 bedroom and a kitchen and a toilet as big as this balcony. So yeah, or just a little bit bigger than this balcony. So the other guy's bedroom was over there, bathroom was here, my room was here, kitchen was right there, small ass kitchen. And I'd always have cycling flatmates because it was, you know, people roll in. I had like probably 5 or 6 flatmates in the time I was there. And then just kept on fighting, kickboxing, because I wanted to do MMA, but kickboxing was what was making me a lot of attention because of my stand-up, and I could get lots of fights because no one knew who I was. So they're like, I can beat that guy. And they realized they can't. I'm like, what the fuck? So eventually I couldn't fight in New Zealand anymore, North and South Island. So I had to go to Australia. I whooped a couple dudes over there, and they're like, okay, let's go China. So we kind of started spreading the seed around. And then from there, I couldn't, I got to a point in 2013 that I needed to make that move. You know, life gets uncomfortable. Life gets uncomfortable in a certain point where it makes you have to make a change. So 2013 was the year of my, I think even still now, my biggest depression, my biggest like, whoa, low. Girl I was with left me. Business I was trying to run up wasn't working. Some fucking multi-level thing, like scheme. What else? Just life wasn't really lifing at the time. And I just felt like I need to make a change. I need to make a move. I tried that year probably 4 times prior or 3 times prior. And then finally, on September 4th, 2013, I quit my job. That was the last job I ever worked for anyone else. And then the next day, September 5th, I was on a plane to China. I stayed in China for 11 months, I believe, 10 to 11 months, and I fought 24 times in that time. So this is from already traveling to China back and forth a little bit. This time I stayed there. And that was gigantic for my career because it gave me all this experience. All this experience I never could have got working the 9 to 5 here, and then just trying my best to, I guess, make ends meet and get fights and then travel. Oh, boss, can I get some time off? I have this big fight in, you know, China or in Australia. And oh, fucking hell, you already took, you know, a week off, you know, about a month and a half ago. Blah, 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 blah. So it just came to the time. And China really helped me with that. Didn't have to work, didn't have to worry about food, nothing. Just go there, eat, sleep, train, and regain. That's it. Eat, sleep, train, and again. And yeah, I finally came back here. I think I had maybe 1 or 2 fights, but the main one that kind of made me like pop off was King in the Ring, the first one. And leading up to King in the Ring, I was just telling everyone like, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this thing. It's an 8-man tournament, right? You know what King in the Ring is? King in the Ring is an 8-man.
Was it in the doco? Because I watched the doco.
A little bit in the doco, but King in the Ring is an 8-man tournament created by Jason and Anasadi from ETK. Jason was a fighter, former world champion, beast from the Balmoral Liga era as well. But yeah, I just told everyone, I'm gonna win this thing. Like, you want people were like, oh, good luck, because you know Kiwis aren't really like very forthcoming about their passions or what they're gonna say, what they're gonna do. The Kiwi way is to be, and I hate it because it's fake, it's humble, it's fake humility. Real humility is, like I've said, fucking Dan Hooker on my back trying to choke me out, you know, fucking Kevin Jousset taking me down and I have to get back up. That's real humility. I go through that every fucking day. But trying to pretend I'm not the shit when I am the shit is not humble. That's just being subservient to make other people feel comfortable about where they are and not rub it in their face. But I'm not trying to rub it in their face. So anyway, this is me. I did the Cricket World Cup ad at the time, Cricket World Cup. And I remember this is at Eden Park, and everyone I met, and they asked what I did. I'm fighting on September on the Sky Sports 2 or 1 at the time, this show called King in the Ring. Tune in, I'm gonna win. And I remember the look straight away. Some of them were like, oh, fuck yeah, mean. Or, oh yeah, oh, well, good luck with that, sure. And then when I did my thing, won the whole thing the first time, and I said on the mic, first thing I said was like, what did I say? Told you so. Because I just knew. Just the conviction I had in myself to do that. And I went on and did it 3 more times, and I was the first ever 3-time King in the Ring winner until my boy Nikora did it now. So he's the second 3-time King in the Ring champion, and eventually you see him in the UFC as well. He's working on MMA and stuff like that. He's another guy, grassroots coming up. So yeah, win King of the Ring 3 times, few boxing tournaments, few more fights, few MMA fights, and then eventually going to the UFC. And that was, like, for me, the culmination of everything I worked for to get to the UFC. Finally, boom! It just felt like it was here. It's happening. All the countdowns I've watched, all the embeddeds, all the behind the scenes things. When I'm there doing the fighter check-in, I'm like, I know what to do because I've watched this fucking 100 times
on YouTube. Yeah,
yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, dude.
So I just knew straight away, and they were quite impressed with the way I handled myself. And I went on there, and I win in the second round. Second round? Yeah, it was second round. Yeah, second round. And then won a bonus as well, 50K bonus US. First fight in the UFC. I was getting paid. I left with 6 figures. It was nice. Fucking stole the show, all that, and then came home and then woof, flat.
Yeah, I bet, bro.
Yeah. But okay. Anyway, I kind of went on a tangent there, but you were asking me what the dream was like.
Do you remember the phone call with UFC when you were told that
I was in the UFC? Ooh. Okay. I remember, yes, I was heading to a show. I think it was a Spark Arena. French Montana was opening for the weekend. And I got the call from Eugene, like, yep, it's on. What? It's like, I think it's 2018, I believe. Oh no, 2017. And I was like, yeah, what? He's like, yeah, we're on. We're on. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you're in the UFC. And I was like, oh shit. And then I didn't know what to do. Another one of those moments, like, what the fuck is happening? So I went to my boy, Frano and Chris, their couple and their kids, Camille and Bobby. Bobby wasn't born at the time. Camille was around. So I went to their house straight away. It was in the city. And I went there just to, again, someone to hold space, just so I can verbally diarrhea. And I'm just like there, just freaking out, trying to change. And then they just held space for me and just let me blah. I need to do that, because if not, it just stays inside, and then I don't know, and it can come out or manifest itself in a weird way. So if I get to articulate my words and my thoughts, lay it out, even in front of someone who cares, like Frano and Chris do, then that way I can just like, okay, that's that. Now let's move on. So then we went to the concert. I went to the concert, met my boys up there. It was cool. But yeah, I do remember the call, and I wasn't panic, but I was just like, oh shit, it's happening. I'm in the UFC. And I didn't know what to do. And went to the concert, had a good time. But yeah, it was one of them ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. That's so inspiring, man.
Yeah. Nah, even thinking about it, I haven't thought about that in years. You're bringing back all these memories. But I do remember, yeah, it was off K Road, their apartments off K Road. So I was just, yeah. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
That's so amazing, man. Dude, it's honestly like, as a fellow Kiwi, bro, so inspired, man, by your journey. And
Thank
like
you.
what you said before around, it's tough sometimes living here where, you don't have a lot of mates that are also chasing big dreams. And tall poppy syndrome and having to downplay a lot of stuff and almost mold yourself to just fit in. Dude, it's so awesome to meet another Kiwi that
I appreciate
has the
that.
same DNA, man.
And I can't wait to watch your journey, because now I'm like, I want to see, till you're in Time magazine, what's your dream? I want to see that when it happens. But yeah, nah, it's unfortunately, it's just a culture. It's like, it's the culture. It's the culture, unfortunately. And said that not much going to change unless the culture changes. Funny enough, you want to talk about it? Okay, I have to do this course because I got this, minor case of the DUI, just a minor case. And not downplaying, I made a mistake, but I owned up to it. And I'm like, yeah, he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, so in this course, I've learned a few things. And one thing that she brought up was the laws against drinking. It's like, the law's there like a noose, because no one's gonna obey the law when they're not obey the law, but no one's gonna like follow the law. Because again, I only got popped like this because I thought I'm fine. But again, that's how they catch you, so they can keep funding that. Like her idea is like just make it zero tolerance. Like if you have a drink, you can't drive. And now I'm starting to look, as I've learned, like that makes sense. Because if you give someone like, oh, just have two. Oh, come on, just another one, another shot, and then before you know it, oh, I'm sweet as. And then there's all these, you know, it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
Drinking is part of the culture here, just like tall poppy syndrome. And until the culture changes, that's what I'm trying to go to. Until the culture changes, nothing's gonna change. It's gonna be the same. So for me, I realize I'm not meant to fit in. I don't look like a typical Kiwi. I'm a black Kiwi. I'm a tall motherfucker. Wherever I go, people stare at me. So I'm like, I'm meant to stand out. So I'm gonna stand out. And I've kind of had to just, I guess, spread my wings and fly like the Kiwi that I am. So yeah, I am, and I'm not gonna change that for anyone to like downplay myself. And I know you wouldn't as well.
Never.
So I'm sure you grew up where'd you grow up, in Auckland or?
Titirangi, bro.
Titirangi?
Westie.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
I almost died there once. That's another story for that. Yeah.
You wrangled me in, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta tell that story now,
No. It's a dangerous story. So I would say is just, all I know is I got some clips as well, but I'm saving that for my next doco.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, but like I'll just say, Titirangi, whenever I drive by there, it brings back memories. The roosters.
Was it Scenic Drive?
The cars. Oh no, I wasn't driving. I was just. It was
You can tell me off camera, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. I'll tell you off camera. But yeah, fuck, it was one of those ones. But I fuck with the West. I mean, my first spot I lived in Auckland was Kelston, Kelly Block.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I was like 1 minute from Kelston and Glen Eden.
Yeah, and then I've got my first house I bought ever is in Massey. Still there. I'll never sell it. David lives there now. Fucking cunt.
In your house.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. I fucking still pay for their Wi-Fi. Pay your own damn Wi-Fi. Yeah, but yeah. Fuck. It's the life, man. I don't regret it. I'm happy with everything that's happening. I'm happy with everything that's gonna happen. Yeah. I look forward to the future. I always look forward to the future. I don't try and dwell on it. I used to. A little bit, and it became like you learn, and also sometimes the past. But now I've learned how to live in the moment, and like I said, I deal with things as they come. And the past is just a foundation to build on. Yeah.
So good, man.
Appreciate that,
bro. I feel like this is a great lead-in to the big question.
Oh,
man,
what is it?
Which I haven't even asked you the big question.
Oh.
Izzy, what's your dream?
What's my dream? That's it. Okay,
I totally forgot.
That's right. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. See, organic.
Yeah, bro.
What's my dream? Fuck, I didn't think of an answer, but let me think.
You can take
what's
your
my
time,
dream?
man.
Yeah, we got time.
Like,
Israel, what's your dream? Izzy, what's your dream? My dream. What is my dream?
it's such a big question, eh?
Yeah, because if you had asked me this even last year, it might be a different answer. Now, what is my dream? My dream. There's a few things. There's a few things, man. A few things. But my dream for me is to just attain peace. Attain peace. And that was a great quote by my friend Jamie, rest in love. That's his quote, his slogan was attain peace. He's like, I'm on a journey to attain peace. And even me, that's why I'm single now. I like peace. I love peace in my life. So I enjoy just this. I enjoy the little things in life, watering my plants. I enjoy, now I got a new vacuum. I got a cleaner, so I don't really do it as much.
You get Dyson?
Yeah.
Oh,
so the old Dyson we had was cord, and it was going well until it just fucked out. So now I got this last week. It's cordless, and Matt was like,
changes your life. The cordless.
Because I used to do this shit and just like it's therapeutic. And to get the click, click, click. Oh yes. And now this would just be telling you what you sucked up. Like, I'm like, what?
That's when we know we're adults, bro. When we get hyped about a vacuum. That's
and lets you know what you've been sucking up. Like, oh shit.
It's hardcore adulting.
Condom. Just nah. I don't use condoms. Jokes. That's a bad joke. Let me see. Okay, what's my dream for myself? Attain peace. I would say attain peace. Attaining peace. That's the main thing. However I can. But to attain peace, you have to go through war. To attain peace, you have to go through war, and that's why I do what I do. Even when I haven't fought since September last year. By the time I fight again, it'll be almost a year. And this is the longest break I've ever taken in my UFC career. So it's been, I took up golf.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, what's
I
your
can send
handicap?
it. I don't, see,
Oh,
I'm
you
not,
just started?
I started in September. I just send today.
Oh,
And
dude.
so, you know, I said me and Kelly went to, me, Kelly, David, and Matt went to Taraiti up north because he got invited there. So he invited
That's
us.
a mean golf course,
Yeah.
bro.
But they don't have no carts. So I'm like, what the fuck? You're the best golf course in the
You
world,
gotta walk.
supposedly. I was like, I gotta walk everywhere. Shout out to the caddies, though. Shout out to they were helpful. But then by the end of it, because I already had an injury, so
Yeah.
I was just like, fucking 5 hours on the green, walking around.
Dude.
Bad swings, good swings.
Dude,
But yeah,
the
I don't
bug
know.
is real though, eh? The
Yeah, oh,
golfing
yeah.
bug. Once you're in,
Like I
it's-
think either this afternoon or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But sometime this weekend I'm gonna go for a swing. Even at the one out the airport, 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
I can just go there and just send it. Just now I don't use the driver as much. I'm trying to use the irons, the 7-iron.
It's easy to stick with the driver.
Yeah,
the
I
irons
send
is
it.
like
But even the feeling of the vibration when I hit with the irons feels different.
Yeah.
I can feel the energy transfer
Yeah.
a lot thicker. Like the driver just feels like it's seamless sometimes when I hit it. And that.
once you master that. Oh, God. Oh,
I
dude.
love that sound. When you just fucking that thing.
Well, dude, my
Yeah.
dad was on the PGA. So if you need
Oh,
golf
fuck off.
lessons, bro, he'd help
No
you
way.
out,
Well, I'll
man.
get your number after this. We'll hang out.
Yeah.
We'll go for a swing.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, easy as. All right, my dream for me, attain peace. Golf, different. I'm the guy, and I've not been told off at all. Knock on wood, I won't be. But I like to golf, and if it's a nice, beautiful day, I'll just take my shoes off and I'll just walk on the green. Not on the green itself, but like on the green, on the grass with my
fairway, yeah.
yeah, just like cause fucking earthing, you know, discharging the negative ions and then connecting to the alignment of the planet, and yeah, it brings me peace. It's a different pace from my everyday in the gym, you know, all that. So this I can just relax. So I got a tennis course right here, you know.
Do you play tennis?
I play table tennis, but again, this is too high intensity.
Yeah.
I need something different. So this takes me away from that. But also in the time I've not been fighting, I've skydived twice. I was driving Kurama, my McLaren, but I can't drive at the moment. So I let my friends drive and let David to drive for me. I'd be
Got
like,
the
yo,
McLaren.
boost this guy. This guy's being a dick, boost him. And I get that thrill, like, yeah. Because when I'm not driving, I'm more susceptible to the, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
But when I'm driving, if I take you for a ride, sober. Like if I take you for a ride, it'd be fucking crazy. So I'm an adrenaline junkie, but no matter what, I like to find everything to attain peace. But I do that through war, and through war, it's through fighting sometimes.
Yeah.
My dream I feel like for the world, it's so cheesy because all this fucking pageant people say it like, oh, I want for world peace. But no, I actually just want people to get along. Like, I hate politics. Family over politics every day. Fuck politics. I don't vote. I voted for the referendum, and again, the bullshit happened. 49% to 51%. I was like, oh, well, I tried. I don't do politics. I just don't believe in the game because I'm not a lame, and I don't believe things are going to be any different. It's just going to stay the same. So I don't. But from what I've seen, this feels like there's too many big corporations controlling people and power. Because it makes sense to me that, example, I don't want to make it about this, but I'm just going to say something. And I hate people trying to use your platform, man. I'm like, I have before in the past. And again, I've used it for certain things, but I don't try and use my platform and then milk people's suffering for likes, if you know what I mean. I don't like that.
Absolutely, bro.
But I'll say this. I'm just sick of all the shit, bro. I saw some videos the last week, man. I don't know what's up with my algorithm, bro. I'll show you this one. Yeah, I'll pass it. Just watch the beginning, and I'll send you the clip itself. Because, bro, it shocked me, eh? I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, shit was intense. It was a movie. It's 5 minutes long. I won't show you the whole thing, but you can watch the beginning.
Fucking hands up now! Let me see that right hand! Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired! I'm hit. I'm hit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This is real.
This is all live. I'll show you the whole. I'll send it to you. You can
What
put some
the
of it in there. That's part of the world.
Holy.
He's running. He's running.
Yeah.
He's found feet.
I'll send you the whole
shit,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, so things like that. Seeing
that's-
children getting bombed, seeing families, adults, you know, because of this whole stuff in Ukraine. Oh, not Ukraine. What's the name of this
Israel.
one? Fucking hell.
Israel?
Israel and Palestine. So I've
yeah,
seen, I saw just so many. I say Ukraine because again, that was the one fucking a few months ago. So again, I try not to do that, but my dream for the world right now is just realize we have more in common than we do, you know, against each other. We all want the same thing. We all worship the same God, but through different means. There's many ways to skin a cat, you know. It's just, can't we all just get along? And again, we're tribal, we're animals at our core. I understand that, but we're higher beings. We're higher beings who can actually like determine the future. But again, we're not determining the future. Corporations are, and it just sucks to see, you know, people even here, the Palestinians in NZ begging like, yo, my grandma is over there. You gave the Ukrainians their visa. You gave the Russians their visas for their family to come home. Can I get my family home? That should be easy. If you did it for them, you can do it for them. But they can't. I don't know if it's racism or what. Yeah, that I'm just tired of seeing all the fucking death, and my algorithm goes crazy. Not just that, like I'll be scrolling, minding my own business on the Explorer page. Next minute, I'm like, the fuck? You see a kid with the arms blown off. You see. I'm not trying to end on a bad note, but that's my dream. I'll end it there. My dream for the world is just to get along. I feel like if people, I've never seen someone and be like, you look different than me, you believe different than me, or you walk different, and I think I'm better than you, or I deserve this compared to you. I've never been that person. I've never in my life been that person. When I see someone be like, oh, you look this way, no, I'm the superior race, or I'm this, or like, you know, the way the Israelis and Palestinians now, like they're saying, oh, we're God's chosen people. Well, I'm like, aren't we all God's people?
100%, man.
Oh my God, bro. Fucking, okay. It'll burn me. See, it's fucking got my hair standing up now. But okay, anyway. Dream for myself is to attain peace, and my dream for the world is to do the same. I'll leave it at that. That's my dream for the world. It might get worse before it gets better, but I'm being honest. I'm sick and tired of it. At first, when it first happened, because the Black Lives Matter happened, right? I went to the march. Now, with knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there. I gave a speech. I was really angry. They do things to trigger you, and I get tired of it. I'm like, why? Now that I know, bro, the lady who funded the whole BLM thing, she got arrested for spending the money, the profits on mansions, cars, trips, shopping. So you're profiting off people's suffering.
Yeah, dude.
For your own benefit, for fucking Gucci. You know what I mean? So, yeah, knowing what I know now, I definitely wouldn't have been there. But I still empathize. I still don't want people getting killed for just, you know, selling loose cigarettes, whatever, you know? Yeah, and even the Ukraine thing, like I felt bad. I tried to help, but it didn't change much. Now they've moved on to something else, and I'm like, So I want the world to attain peace, but sometimes it has to go through war. Just like me, I have to go through war to attain peace. So, yeah, but I'm sick of it. I just don't like seeing, especially kids. I don't like seeing kids die.
No.
I do not like seeing kids die, no matter what. No matter what, I just don't. Even if it's my enemy's kids, I don't want them to die. I don't really have many enemies, but I have a couple. But like, give the kids a chance to live.
Yeah.
Then they're trying to avenge you with that. No, I'm talking about something else. But yeah, so that's my dream. My dream is to attain peace.
Attain peace,
and
man.
my dream for the world is to do the same.
That's awesome, bro.
Hope I answered your question.
Of course you do.
Through my fucking TED Talk.
The thing is, bro, there is no right or wrong answer. Like, this mission is everyone and anyone. Like, for instance, bro, a couple of days ago, I was in LA filming a satanic priest stream.
What?
Yeah.
I've been to LA. I've seen some shit.
There's some...
Yeah, some demon shit.
But his dream was for happiness. for his family, and to build a community where people feel loved. And you're like, we all have the same
beautiful,
dream.
though.
We all have the same
Yeah.
dream, no matter how extreme.
There's many ways to skin a cat. And sometimes you might not agree with someone or what they think, but just give them a chance. As long as they're not trying to hurt people. That's the main thing. It's
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
you're not trying to hurt people. Well, cheap coming from me because my job's to hurt people. But they agreed to the fucking contract. So
Unless you get paid to hurt people.
All innocent people. Don't hurt innocent people. That's the main thing. I hate seeing that, man. I hate bullies. I hate, in any form, people who just try and like overstep their mark and think we can just fucking bully you. I hate that. So, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Peace, man. In my life, peace. And fuck, I'll choose me every time, man. I swear. Like, because if I can't look after me, how am I gonna look after people around me? So I have to learn how to do that as well. Choosing me every time. Choose me every time. And then if I do that, I'm able to make the choice to choose other people before me. Yeah.
What does peace look like for you, bro?
Peace. You'll catch me here smoking a joint sometimes, and I'm at peace.
Yeah.
Could be a sunset, because the sun sets this way. I don't really catch a nice view of it, unless I'm outside over there, or, huh? Mike's not on.
The mics are going better otherwise.
Okay. Oh, see. But yeah, just peace could be. That's my favorite spot on the planet. That L spot right there. See how my paraphernalia and things just hang around.
What are you watching? If it's
At the moment, I just finished watching. Seen fucking Baby Reindeer. What was one I watched recently that I really liked? What was something I watched? Baby Reindeer was fun. I'm watching watch Solo Leveling as an anime. I was watching Ninja Kamui as well, but that kind of fell off, but it's coming back up. What else? Any good movies? I started watching the Insidious, the series, the movies.
Oh, the horror films?
The horror films, yeah. I like those. They're good. So yeah, just lying down there at peace. Just me. I just like to be a hermit sometimes, even though I can be a social butterfly. I love being a hermit, just being in my crab shell, and then got a blanket, relaxing, got my lights going, nighttime, incense burning.
Yeah, dude.
Peace. That's me.
Pikachu.
Yeah, everyone there. Like, again, the plants, just chilling. The moon, whenever the moon pops up, it pops up right there. So if that's
it's mean and Remy, right?
yeah. So with it, like this curtain right there, if it's open, I can just lie there and just see the moon. Boom.
Oh, baby.
And the full moon is just like illuminous. And yeah, that's peace for me. But also peace for me is my parents, my families not struggling. And we're at peace right now. I can tell. There's always challenges, of course. Fucking council. No. But there's always challenges because of, life and businesses and things. But seeing mom and dad happy, I'm at peace. Seeing my brother happy, I'm at peace. Seeing my sisters happy, I'm at peace, But yeah, because I can't be at peace if they're not at peace. Yeah. And seeing my friends happy as well brings me peace. But yeah, it's such a cliche answer, and I know it's been beat to death, but I mean it. I honestly mean it, man. It's like, it's what we need right now. It's what we need right now, just to attain peace for everyone. So yeah, I'll finish it there. My dream is to attain peace. My dream is to attain peace, and my dream for the world is to do the same.
It's a beautiful dream, bro.
Likewise.
It ain't cliche at all, brother.
Bless you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
Seriously, bro.
I need it. Oh, no, easy. Yes. No.
Thank you so much, dude.
That's light work. Actually, I'll get my number off you now. I'll get your number off me.
Shit, my wallpaper.
Is that us? Cut.
Yeah, we cut.
Come see that.
There we go.